in the ritual of Baphomet, the transgender, to show allegiance to him, you had to kiss his ring.
Before.
It's crazy. I would literally be in therapy every day for the rest of my
It's
life.
hard, you know.
Do you kind of like make peace at a certain?
You can't make peace when someone has been so nefarious, in my opinion. So
In the ritual of Baph met the transgender to show allegiance to him, you had to kiss ring. Before it's crazy, I would literally be in therapy every day for the rest of my life. Do you kind of like make peace at a certain you can't make peace when someone has been so nefarious in my opinion. So like the wave of support for Katt Williams has been nothing short of phenomenal, attracting attention from both celebrities and everyday people. This all stemmed from his now famous interview on Club Shay, which exploded online and garnered nearly 60 million views. It seemed like everyone was captivated by it. But here's the twist: Sylvester Stallone, yes, the legendary Rocky Beau, has thrown his support behind Katt Williams. You might be scratching your head, wondering why Stallone is getting involved. They come from completely different spheres of Hollywood. But the buzz is that Stallone isn't just standing by Katt, he's preparing to unveil some explosive revelations of his own. Despite his towering achievements, Stallone has faced plenty of betrayal in the ruthless world of Hollywood. That's right, even a giant like Stallone has been stung by the industry's treacherous side. So what exactly is going on? From the iconic Rocky series to the adrenaline-pumping Expendable, Stallone has left his mark on the big screen. But here's a shocker: despite creating Rocky, he doesn't own the rights to the franchise. Last year, Michael B. Jordan starred in Creed 3. But where was Stallone? He was the heart of the first two Creed movies, even getting an Oscar nomination for his role in the 2015 debut. But in Creed 3, he's nowhere to be found. Sure, they mention Rocky, but his actual presence total mystery. And get this, it's the first time in 9 films and 47 years that a Rocky movie doesn't feature Rocky Balboa. Why the sudden absence? It seems Stallone wasn't on board with the direction of Creed 3. Creed 3 introduced several firsts to the franchise. Michael B. Jordan in the face of Adonis, since his breakthrough role in 2015's Creed, is set to make his directorial debut in a significant departure. Sylvester Stallone, the iconic figure synonymous with the Rocky films, will not be appearing on screen for the first time in a Rocky installment. Despite his absence as an actor, Stallone played a role as a producer in the project. I'll let it be known that he wasn't coming back for this one, but I think his essence and experience is always going to be a little bit of Rocky within Creed 3, the 9th installment in the Rocky franchise, and the 3rd in the Creed series, continues to build on the rich legacy of the Rocky Balboa universe. The film explores the profound challenges of overcoming past traumas, navigating the complexities of fame, and the enduring importance of family. At its heart is Adonis Creed, formerly the overlooked illegitimate son of boxing legend Apollo Creed, who evolves into a close friend and trainer to Rocky Balboa. Adonis is committed to preserving his father's legacy, initially as a boxing champion and later as the proprietor of a gym mentored by Tony Little Duke Evers, the son of Tony Duke Evers, who trained both Apollo and Creed in Creed I3. The storyline takes a turn as Adonis, post-retirement, decides to step back into the ring to defend his world champion title. This choice is spurred by the reappearance of Damon Jonathan Majors, an old friend turned rival, bringing a shadowy past back into Adonis's life. Remember me, huh? Music. Damon Michael B. Jordan's transition to the director's chair for Creed 3 feels like a natural progression, considering his lead roles in the first 2 Creed films. In the initial Creed movie, Jordan worked under the direction of his longtime collaborator, Ryan Coogler. Their partnership originated with the 2013 film Fruitvale Station and continued with the blockbuster hit Black Panther in 2018. Coogler serving as a producer on Creed 3 and also executive producer for Creed 2 played a crucial part in inspiring Jordan to explore directing. In an interview with Entertainment Tonight, Jordan acknowledged that witnessing Coogler's directorial skills on the set of Fruitvale Station, a pivotal film for both of them, played a significant role in influencing his decision to take on the directorial responsibilities in Creed 3. The directing interest sparks back to Fruitvale Station. When I first kind of saw a guy up close and personal that looked like me directing, commanding the set, he said, noting that Coogler made himself available for 911 phone calls during the filming of Creed 3, despite being busy on a set of his own. With the production of Black Panther: Wakanda Forever in his directorial debut, Michael B. Jordan demonstrated a keen attention to detail, particularly emphasizing the significance of integrating American Sign Language into the film. Jordan, in an interview with IndieWire, described the film as quadrilingual, underscoring its commitment to authentic representation and inclusivity. We have English, we have Spanish, we have ASL, and then we have the fighting language we explore in the final fight, he said, noting that it was important to him that viewers see a world that embraced Dave characters. I had the ability to really just drop them in this world and see how the ASL family is living, and let the audience go for a ride. Certainly, the noticeable decline in Sylvester Stallone's presence with each successive Creed installment is hard to ignore. With the impending release of Creed, the 3-1 cannot help but observe the absence of Rocky Balboa in Adonis Creed's journey towards boxing greatness, and the continuation of the Creed legacy. The man who laid the foundation for it all won't be part of the cast in this latest addition to the Rocky cinematic universe. Stallone, who played a pivotal role as Adonis's trainer and inspiration in the original film, gradually saw a reduction in screen time in the 2018 sequel. However, Creed 3 takes it a step further by entirely excluding Rocky Balboa. The absence of this iconic character feels somewhat peculiar in a film set within the Rocky universe, sparking curiosity about the intriguing story behind Stallone's decision not to reprise his role. The absence of Sylvester Stallone in the 9th installment of the franchise has been public knowledge, but the reasons behind it are complex and shrouded in mystery. Stallone, in an article for Men's Health, disclosed that he won't be involved in future Rocky films as long as Erwin Winkler, a former friend and producer of the original film, remains connected to the projects. Stallone, the hometown hero with a Cinderella story from rags to riches, has been unequivocal in his stance, asserting you can't make peace with someone who's been so nefarious, in my opinion. However, the specific details of the rift between the two remain elusive. The origin of the discord dates back to 1976, when Stallone, facing financial challenges, sold the rights to Rocky to Winkler for an amount that now seems insignificant compared to the colossal revenue generated by the 9 Rocky films at the box office and through licensing. Despite Rocky standing as the most successful sports franchise in film history, Stallone does not share in the broader financial success beyond his initial payment for his roles, having penned the screenplay for Rocky and essentially birthing the lucrative franchise. Stallone feels that Winkler is reaping the rewards all the way to the bank. In this instance, it appears that Stallone may have a valid point, kind of like make peace at a certain point. You can't make peace. I mean, let's be realistic. Here you can't make peace when someone has, and so the recently released documentary Sly on Netflix provides viewers with a revealing look into Sylvester Stallone's remarkable underdog journey, catapulting him to become one of the most triumphant and acclaimed stars of the 1980s, while showcasing the inspiring aspects of his rise to fame. The documentary also delves into the personal costs of Stallone's relentless ambition, specifically highlighting the injuries he endured due to performing his own stunt work. What is healthier to live under the illusion and have a little glimmer of hope that you could have been great? The documentary vividly recounts a harrowing incident During the filming of the fourth installment of the Rocky franchise in 1985, Sylvester Stallone faced a perilous situation, nearing death after absorbing a powerful punch from his co-star Dolph Lundgren. In the intense boxing match between Rocky Balboa and Lundgren character Ivan Drago, Stallone reminisces in the documentary, stating Dolph Lundgren, "He pulverized me," and reveals that the impact resulted in a 9-day hospitalization. The severity of the situation prompted an urgent transfer of Stallone from the film set in Vancouver, British Columbia, to a hospital in Santa Monica, California. These details were shared by Stallone in an interview with Ain't It Cool News in 2006, underscoring the gravity of the incident and its impact on his well-being. Later that night, my heart started to swell, which happens when the heart hits the chest, and then my blood pressure went up to 260, and they thought I was going to be talking to Angel, Stallone said in Sly. He continued, "Next thing I know, I'm in intensive care where I'm surrounded by nuns. I thought, okay, that's curtains." In the Hollywood Reporter's 35th the anniversary retrospective in 2020, Stallone disclosed a gripping behind-the-scenes moment from the filming of the iconic fight scene with Dolph Lundgren. In the fourth Rocky installment, according to the report, Stallone directed Lundgren to deviate from the planned choreography for the significant fight day. "Just go out there and try to clock me," Stallone conveyed to Lundgren. As documented by the outlet, for the first minute of the fight, it is going to be a free-for-all in the documentary. Sly, as he